Good day, beloved. What a wonderful day. This is the day the Lord has made. May we rejoice and be glad in it. He is awesome. I trust that you're well, your families are good, your businesses are flourishing, and even if they're not, your time is coming, that your jobs are well secured, you're in good health. I'm grateful for this day, thankful for you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your comments, your reviews. Oh my goodness, I don't take it for granted. I'm so grateful. Thank you for the encouragement. Today I want to start with a short story. Well, it's a long one, but I'll try and make it short. Something that I was watching, a short movie, and in this story, there's this girl who was in this family. This girl was picked up by the man of this family, and she had actually been abandoned in a bush when she was a little baby. And this family never used to have children. You know, the couple had really tried to get a baby, but they were not able to. And so when this man was, walking by, he heard the cry of a baby and picked the baby up and brought the baby home. And so they were so excited. They started taking care of her, and she grew into a very beautiful, brilliant, bright child. And after about a year or so, the wife conceived and got the baby. So now attention shifted from this one to the other one. And of course, now the wife started saying, this is not my child. She's not your blood. We are not going to take care of this child. I'm tired of this child. It just started becoming a very bad situation for this little girl who could not understand, because when she came into this family, she was barely, 6 months. So these are the only parents she knows. So she's not understanding why this change of attitude from the person she calls mom. And so over the years, they're both in school now, her and the younger sister. Now, because, when the other baby came, it was like a small sister to her. So they go to school, and the older one is doing excellent in school. The younger one is not doing anything. She's failing. She's just one of those people who, she took after the mom. Everything the mom would say, the girl would do to her elder sister. And it was a very bad situation for this girl. And at some point, she even asked the mother, really, what have I ever done wrong to you? And the mother said, you're not my flesh. And she could not understand. So she went to the father and asked the father, what does my mom mean that I'm not your flesh? Am I not your child? Who am I? And the father was so distraught and tried to encourage her. Unfortunately, the father dies. When the father died is when all hell broke loose. So this girl went through so much turmoil. And one day she was beaten up so bad by the stepmom and locked up, in a small room, not fed for almost 3 days. And so the stepmom just got fed up of her and decided, you know what, you're getting out of my house. So she called some men to come and take her away. So in that desperation, this girl prayed to God and told God, please save me. Whatever it is these men are intending to do to me, God, please change their hearts. And God heard her prayer and changed the heart of one of the men who was the leader. So the leader said, you know what, if we kill this guy, it will be on our heads. Let's just leave her here. She'll sort herself out. So they drove a very long distance and they dumped her somewhere. And there she was picked by this young man who, was driving by. He was definitely from an affluent family and, took her in, and his mom was very happy to welcome her. And, they decided, okay, What is your story? She told the story. They said, wow, this has been tough. But the mom said, I've never had children of my own. My son here is an adopted child. But you know what? God has brought you my way. I'll take care of you. And so she takes care of this girl, and all is well and rosy. And this girl goes to school, succeeds, goes to university. But she never forgot where she grew up. And so one day she told the mom, please, she told this new mom, please, I'd like to go and visit my mother and just see how they're doing, her and my sister. And so the mother said, okay, I'll drive you there. And they went, and she said, we can't go empty-handed. I have to go with something. So they went, packed up with a lot of goods, and she was so excited to see the mom. Of course, the mom was scoffing at her. And it's like, now what is this one coming to do? She's coming to brag for me. Meanwhile, the other sister, she had a baby in the house. She never finished school and all that. But this girl had so much love for them. And so she came that day and she told the mom, you know what, mom, I went through so much pain with you, but I love you. And I've learned God has placed me in a place of position now. And I really don't want to carry bad grudges. I don't want to, to have that heart. No, I've come to tell you that I forgive you. And I'm grateful for what you did for me because it landed me where I am right now. As they are talking, these two ladies start exchanging words, and the new mom looks at this other lady and says, hey, wait a minute, I think I know you. Anyway, long story short, this girl who went through so much pain was actually the real daughter to the lady who now took her in later in life. Apparently, she abandoned her because she couldn't raise her. She was a teenage mom and she left her in a bush. Someone picked her up. This woman raised her with so much violence and just anger in her. And she ends up landing in her biological mother's house. And my biological mother was very angry at this other lady. And this girl said one thing, Mom, it was her who took care of me when you couldn't. Romans chapter 12 and verse 20. On the contrary, if your enemy is hungry, feed him. If he's thirsty, give him something to drink. In doing this, you will heap burning coals on his head. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. This girl taught me a lesson. In our day-to-day lives, we'll face those challenges. We'll have those people who really, they anger you. They take you to a place where you're like, I can't stand this person. Show them love. Never pay evil with evil, but pay it with good. Because God has a way of turning that situation around for your good. Never ever should you put somebody down because they put you down. Otherwise, there'll be no difference between you and them. If you're a child of God, spread love. Never pay evil with evil. May God give you a heart that is full of love, that all you can give is nothing but love. However bad the situation might look, you might be going through a situation right now and you're like, I need to get out of here. I can't stand this person. I need to find a way to just hurt them because they've really hurt me. Don't. Instead, pray for them. Show them love. Pray for their heart, their soul, that God may have mercy on them. And forgive. Be easy to forgive. Hard lessons, I know it's not easy. But never pay evil for evil. Jesus never paid evil for evil. They did things to Jesus. We know his story. But in everything that he did, at wherever he went, he spread the love of God. May we emulate him today. Remember, you are precious and you are royalty. May God continue to use you to do good and not evil. You're blessed. Thank you for watching.